All right, well, loading into Willow Springs here to try to check it out. It's one of the new tracks that iRacing added for Season 3. So, I'm going to do a review. First up, with the cars that we need and are going to run is the, well, newly named FIA F4. So, that is cool. They renamed it, new F4, so fully going to have a grid thing to go down and all that. So, yeah, let's jump into it. Try to take a look. Let's see if there's a setup for it. Always good. Tsuba doesn't look like there's a setup for this thing, so I'm just gonna go on the medium downforce, and I am gonna turn on braking line because I've not raced here. But this is in California. I've been here on the oval track, which is on the other side, back behind us and stuff. But jumping onto the racetrack, let's see. The curbs look deadly. Yeah, those curves look really, really deadly. Turn that off. So it's a long sweeping right-hander here. This is where they film a lot of, or a few movies. I know this is where they filmed Ford vs Ferrari. Look at those curbs. Those curves are gonna hurt if you hit them. They're very arcing corners. Also, Top Gear did races around here. Good Top Gear. Did that with the Aston LFA and the Viper, where they had jets coming after them and things like that. So that part's pretty cool. But yeah, long right-hand sweeper. I'm also gonna jump into a GT3 car and try it and see how that drives around here. But a lap around Willow Springs, not too bad. This track's fun. I think it will race. I think it will race pretty good. It's not too high speed, but I also don't think it's too like, it's not, you know, slow and tight corners and everything else. I do think it'll be pretty good. Like those corners in a GT3 car, I don't know how that's gonna go. So we will see to make sure. But everything is really wavy. A lot of elevation changes here. Still trying to figure it out, but man, you could really throw it around the elevation changes. Curbs aren't as nasty as I thought, but the oval track is somewhere over there. I think that's another track that's like a drift track. This place has a lot of different, ton of different layouts and stuff, but of course, iRacing won't scan those. So, ooh, dip a tire, dip a tire, dip a tire. We're gonna go check out the scenery, which is one thing that they did add. Ooh, cone. So that is something that they did add, was the scenery. They made everything look different. It looks, I mean, you could drive all the way out here, so it doesn't look like it's too different. Fire station, turn 9, porta potty. Alrighty, so here are some of the camera angles around here. So TV2 and TV3. So they're all pretty similar. Looks like a normal road race, road track, scenic, or static, sorry. Pretty just going with the flow. Track does look really like flow, as you can see in the top right here. So sharp-ish left-hander. I think you'll see a lot of passing being done into here if you get a good run off here, but I feel like it's going to be so iffy. The only real passing, I think, is going to be here. Like, definitely your one shot, but with this, you see how much elevation change and things there are with it, so that part is pretty cool. But off in like the blimp view, the chopper blimp, you can see, I think they updated over here, like the off-roading bit. I do think that they updated, because that was something big that they talked about or were talking about. Actually over there, that's where they park all like drift cars and practice drift cars and stuff. So over there, let me actually fly over there. Because this place is really cool. I do like this place. This is the first place I ever drove a race car, was over there on that little oval. So you could see the different layouts, and they got drift tracks and rally courses and tons of other stuff, but iRacing, of course, didn't scan those. But that's like up the hill, go down. Like that track's a lot of fun. I've seen races there. This track, 2 oval tracks that they could have added. But Willow Springs is pretty cool. Glad that they finally added something something new with it. New-ish road track, or came out west for at least something. Still no Kern though. The main thing I was hoping for, but still no Kern. New short track or any new thing for oval would be nice, but iRacing won't be so kind. We'll get 5 road things and not a oval thing at all. But yeah, Willow Springs is pretty fun. You can see the layout really good there. I think the main passing zones are gonna be around here, in this corner, as they said in Fast and Furious. I'm gonna not Fast and Furious, Ford vs Ferrari. I'm gonna outbrake you into the next turn. So that's where that will be. Well, I think he said it here, but yeah, you can see it's pretty tight. Does tighten up, and it's a long sweeper. But yeah, let's I'm gonna go jump into a GT3 car around here and see if we can set a fast lap. Alrighty, so I decided to go ahead and run the Mazda because I feel like more people are gonna end up running that around here. So more people are gonna end up running it than a GT3 car, because this track is pretty known for slower racing, just come out, have fun kind of races. So I don't think there's going to be a lot of GT3 racing, or at least what's unofficial. They probably will throw it in just because it's new, so people buy it. But you can see how much we're lifting trying to hold it in this, so it will be a lot of cracking of the throttle during the corner, and long corners, which are not my forte. Much as I like this track and I've heard about it, and being California and only like an hour away from me, it doesn't drive the best. I will not lie about that. That corner's not fun at all. Alright. Well. That last corner is gonna be... So a lot of it is just sweeping corners and long corners where you're gonna have to be very finesse with it. But I really don't think there's gonna be a lot of passing other than into here. We'll see, but first laps in a slower Mazda seem to be okay. Pretty fun-ish to drive. Gonna keep her in third. Hopefully it doesn't bog. That's what I'm really worried about. Here they do have a lot of road course school that they do. Okay. So here at Willow Springs, they do have a lot of teaching. Oh, that corner's scary. A lot of teaching places to like drive. So teach you how to do it. I don't know how much it is or anything, but I do know that they do a lot of teaching here and like slower Mazda things, I believe. So that part is pretty cool. So that's why I wanted to do it in a Mazda, but it's really good for a lot. The track is really fun. Oh, when it does that, let's pit. So we're gonna pit here. 35 is the speed limit. Didn't expect to do that, or didn't really want to do that, but it did, so oh well. But all the way to our pit box. Can we go in there? Ooh, I wonder if we can go in there. That's the pits. Like the real pits. So our box is right here. I don't know how close they are. Let's see. Huh. That's the dip right there. Dip, yep. So how far can we go? That truck, it's gonna stop. Or can we on the racetrack? Oh. Okay. That's not too bad. Start, please. Thank you. Alright, well. Interesting. They have a dinner place here? Well, I guess not. Alrighty, let me go run a few laps, try to get this down, and run a fast lap here at Willow Springs and show you what that looks like. Sideways right there. Alrighty, well, ran a few laps. I think that's pretty good. At the start finish line, a 30.5. That's pretty good. We've been having a few not so good laps, but we've been running for 10 minutes or so. 15 minutes, and that's about as good as I can really get. I probably could run faster. Obviously, that last sector wasn't great, but definitely could be better. So, man, that was interesting. So, cool. Alrighty, well, didn't seem to be too bad. I had a lot of fun driving around there. You saw Get Loose coming in that flying lap, but what a fun track. We'll see how it races a little bit later on whenever week 13 goes here. I'll probably try to run a race in whatever car it may be, but yeah, a lot of fun. I like this racetrack in California. Only a few hours away from me, but man, it's an interesting one to say the least. You get real sideways and a lot of elevation through here. Sideways, as you can see, but not too bad. So a car with a ton of grip. We'll see how it runs, but yeah, definitely 1 through 10. I'll only give it a 7 for now because I haven't raced on it. I do want to race on it though, so I'll try to get Doug or someone, and we'll try to race on it. but it's a lot of fun just to throw the car around and drive. So I'll give it a 7 for now. Could go up to an 8 or 9 on the racing if it's really good. But yeah, had fun with this one. So definitely a track. Go buy it. It's going to be on the schedule for a lot of things, I believe, coming up. So definitely a track to get, but it was a lot of fun. So if you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe. I'll be coming out with more updates on all the new cars, things like that at the later today. So if you guys enjoyed, see you in the next one. Goodbye.